Now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for your favorite game. Who's that douche-canoe?
Bob Saget. Terry Gilliam. Promo. Who's that douche-canoe? What's he gonna do? What's douche-canoe? Yeah, Jaime! You tell him, Jaime! Yeah, recent gets for you to never realize that whoever it is awesome. Come on, who is it? No. Chili! Chili's the hero of all heroes. He's the greatest man who ever lived. Don't you people understand? Chili de Castro is the king, the captain, and Tennille all in one. He's the greatest frauditor who ever frauded or frauded. Oh my goodness gracious me. I'll tell you what, man. Listen, when I go out on the street and I'm pimping, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm always, trying to make that money, honey. I always remember Chili's advice that he gave me one time. He said, Voodoo, go poop on Highway Stars Records. Ow!
Man, Highway Stars record collection used to be very impressive back in the day before he got his hands on it. Now he's constantly trying to clean it. Good morning, everybody. Hello, and welcome to the show. And boy, is it cold outside. Yes. Ow. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I got my bear sweater out. Yeah. I barely ever wear this because it's so warm. Wearing it in the house, I just end up sweating everywhere. But today I need it. I might even put my hat on for the show. In fact, you know what? Well, I'm thinking about it. Yeah. It's my sweet little thing. That's my pride and joy. That's my sweet little baby. It's cold enough for me to finally dress like this on the air. Doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Billy Yank. All right. There's your hippie happy dance. Hobie. There's no bones in ice cream. All right, yes, here we go. Come on. There it is. David Person says, a man kept saying frauditors are real jerks over and over. Another man asked him to stop. The first man asked, why are you a frauditor? No, but I am a real jerk. Oh. Are you a real frauditor? No, but I am a real jerk. Cliff Hickson's going to hang out for a minute. That'll rock. I'm with that. Let's go. King Stu 2000 said, good morning, all. That's everybody. That's all he is. Hello. Welcome to the show. Jaime Palmetto Bay says, there's no need to fear Hezokuai and Jaime Palmetto Bay are here. Good morning, Your Honor. Jaime Palmetto Bay here appearing on behalf of YouTube. Free snooze now, Voodoo. And of course, Paul Cohen says, yo, my peeps, you hood. I said, you hood. There he is, Highway Star. Have a good morning, people. Hey, good morning, people. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to the show. Terry Barnes, good morning, friends. God bless you. God bless you, too. Yes. Greg Jonick, make sure you hit that like button. That's what I'm talking about. Terry Barnes, good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, Blackheart Night. Oh, well, Terry Barnes didn't get his. There we go. Blackheart Night, snow in my yard, and the car is half an inch deep in ice. Florida weather. And believe me, I know all about snow and ice, man. It's 1 degree right now. It's a heat wave. Internet guy said snow. Let's see who else is here. Let's see, Blackheart Knight, Jaime, Greg Jodick, Blackheart Knight, Terry Barnes, David E. Persons, Paul Cohen, Terry Barnes, Greg Jodick. 6 degrees in New York. Holy crap! You're really really warm today compared to us. 27 by you. That's really warm. That's a legit heat wave compared to where we are. Cold, man. Blackheart Knight for $2. -9 in Michigan. Good luck with that. I don't want it. You froze my CR News Now Voodoo. Time to pay. Level. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Voodoo. Blackheart Knight has a tasing for you.
What? What? He turned it back up to 10? No, I don't believe it. It hasn't been that high in months. Ah! Holy crap!
That was a big one. All right. Thank you so much, Blackheart Knight. Let's see. Highway Star. LaDonna Rogers, what's up? Great to see you. Who else is here? Come on. Edward Catalier, what's up, Edward? Woo. Great to have you here. Greg Jonick, Highway Star, Paul Cohen. Why do frauditors love Windows? Well, they are all about they're all about transparency. Oh, now they're all about transparency. Yeah. Oh no. I love it. You guys are the best. Hey, Cova 42's in the house. What's up, Cova? It's been a minute. Welcome back. Great to see you. Let's see. LaDonna, Jaime, P. Barnes. All right, it looks like we're caught up at the moment. P. Barnes, my computer's been acting so funky. Yesterday, I didn't even get my emails until after I'd logged out, went to work, came back, and checked my email at lunchtime. So I didn't know you were trying to tell me that I owed tasings to Griffey and Lessinator. Did I get that done, or Zep has to keep him nice and warm and toasty at work? Yeah. Hey, Timo's in the house. What's up? Anyway, guys, yesterday was cold. I don't have it here. Yeah, it was pretty wild because I think I was afraid because I knew the schools were closed, so my kids didn't go to school. I was thinking it was going to be crazy, like at my work, like because I work outside, but when I'm with the customer, if I don't have any customers, I have no reason to go outside. So, of course, I had customers yesterday. We always do. But I thought I went into the day yesterday assuming it was going to be crazy busy. All of the schools are closed because it's so cold. There's more people home. They have more time to do it. There were people who were teachers or whatever, like anyone, things were closed. Stuff wasn't going on. It was way too cold. So But I guess what happened was not necessarily the opposite of what I thought, but what I thought on a different level. Because it was so cold, nobody wanted to go out, so everybody stayed home. So it was actually kind of nice, like I would have maybe like 2 or 3 customers in a row, and then I'd get like these 10-15 minute gaps between customers, which is nice to go inside and warm up, and wait for the next one to come up, you know. So yesterday actually wasn't the absolute horror nightmare that I thought it was going to be. When I was outside, it was. And even like right now, like even with my headphones on and the hat and everything covering my ears, I still can hear it. It's very annoying. My son, Minnie, has the other day came up to me and he was just go ooh ooh ooh, and like an owl. And what it is over my stove, the little fan that you turn on if there's any smoke coming out of the oven to pull the smoke out. Well, that fan goes all the way through to apparently the roof, and when it's really, really windy, you can actually hear the wind going through the pipe and whistling, and you hear the whistling sound of the wind from outside. It's pretty good, pretty good. No, I didn't watch The Substance, Edward. I'm definitely going to. The most recent movie that we watched was, I said yesterday, I talked about it. What was it? The Straight Story, because we were doing a David Lynch thing because he just passed away. Hey, Mr. Thomas is here. Good morning. Happy belated 7th birthday. What bites but doesn't have teeth? Frost. Oh no. It's true. It's true. Yeah, frostbite is a nasty one. Cliff Hickson, what's up? T-Bites, all right. Yeah, frostbite is. I had frostbite like 2 years ago. Last time I was in Wisconsin before I went to Florida, I got frostbite like 3 times, and one of them was in summer because of stupid. I had a propane tank hooked up to a forklift, and I didn't quite have it on tight enough. So when I went to turn it on, that stuff squirts out so fast it actually is cold, and it hit my hand, and I got frostbite all over my hand. It's gone now. I mean, it was years ago, but that was the first time I got frostbite, and it was in the summer. My current lab shows no cancer. No longer responding well to my current meds. The doctor's appointment today. Should appreciate your thoughts and prayers, and fuck cancer. Thank you so much, King Stu. Ladies and gentlemen, all of our thoughts and prayers and everything for King Stu. Yes, yes, yes. We like to hear that your test results came out well, even though you're not responding well to your meds. So that's not. Oh my goodness gracious me. Well, let's see. Let's go to what videos do I have on deck? Oh, by the way, I wanted to point something out. So yesterday I made a comment during my rant. And Sathel's in the house. What's up? Oh, my eyes getting all froggy. Oh wait, another dad joke. What does Frosty's mom put in her face at night? Cold cream. Yep, that's fact. Anyway, uh, uh, one of these days I'm gonna get insurance, and then I'm gonna go to the doctor, and I'm gonna get my eyes looked at. I need glasses. These are just cheaters. Somebody went in my comments and said something that made me think of. Let me pull back up my community tab here. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so yesterday I made this comment during one of my rants because I was thinking about. I'm always somewhere in the back of my mind, I'm always kind of marinating the idea in general of the mentality of these people. Like, where are their heads at, really? I mean, obviously, we all know the ones that the majority that are just, you know, looking at making a quick buck, and they find this as a way, instead of getting a real job, you just go out, wobble your camera around in the post office, and then upload it to you. Argue with some people. You definitely have to argue with some people, and then post it on YouTube, and you'll just get paid. Um, so anyway, um, I was thinking about that, and I was talking yesterday about how it seems to me that my final conclusion is that the mentality of these people, not those guys, I'm saying not the ones that are just doing it because they're trying to get paid and don't care about any of that stuff, but the mentality of these guys, oh yeah, in general, seems to be like, I hear a lot of, hey, Roshin's in the house, what's up? A lot of references to us being bootlickers and Karens and all this stuff. And I was thinking, maybe based, and this was based on a conversation I had with Rogue Nation, and it was on this show years ago. But it made me think, like, maybe their thing is that they themselves have such an extreme lack of any kind of empathy or politeness or friendliness or kindness in their heart. They're so completely and utterly devoid of it that they do not even understand the concept. So the only way in their minds that it makes sense that any of us are ever polite to anyone, the only way that their brains can even begin to comprehend the idea that we would be nice to someone or have empathy towards someone, because that concept doesn't exist in their lives. The only way that they can wrap their heads around the idea of people being polite to each other is because we're being forced to by Big Daddy government, because we're afraid that the cops are going to come get us if we're not nice to people. The very concept of being nice to people because we're nice is a completely foreign concept to them. It doesn't make sense. So why would anyone be nice to someone? Well, it must be because they're being forced to by the government. And I said that yesterday. So then today I wake up, I look at my comments, and it says, Frauditor Fraudities doesn't like our rights. He chooses to live in fear. So prove me right. I mean, that's an absolute prove me right kind of comment. Because what are you saying? All you do is live in fear. In fear of what? What am I afraid of? What am I go to work, I do my job, I take care of my family. What do you mean living in fear? Unless I'm right. They have no concept of being nice to people because it's nice. It has to be because you're afraid. So you think I'm living in fear because I'm nice to people, because I have empathy, because I'm polite. Oh, I'm so scared. Of what? The hell are you talking about, you freak? These people are nuts, man. They're crazy. They're literally, there's something wrong with their brains. They have no feelings. They have no empathy. They have no compassion. They have no kindness in their hearts at all. It's just, that's why voodoo was built by Salacious with a tiny little black little heart, because that's all they got is just black hearts. Anyway, that's just a theory. A Hez theory. Scott Bakula would be proud. I don't know what he has to do with it. He's the Enterprise captain. The concept of being nice just for the sake of being nice doesn't exist anymore. In my experience, when I'm nice to people, they make the assumption I want something from them. Well, that's That's rough because that specific statement, that's a different concept, and that's something that goes to a bigger picture of society in general, because there does seem to be this thing, like if you're at the gas station and some random person walks up to you and starts talking to you, the conversation is usually going to lead to, hey, my kids are in the car, we're parked 3 miles down the road, I just need $20 for gas, just give me some money, please. It's like, what car, what family? You're lying, you know. But because people see that so much, people become desensitized and sort of build up like these emotional walls. You know, that's what Pink Floyd The Wall is literally about. But you know, it's like a defense mechanism. You know, you become very cynical, but that's different than not having compassion or empathy in your soul at all, and it being a foreign concept to you. That's more of like a society thing that builds up over time with cynicism over, you know, experience and being ripped off enough times that you put up defenses against it. But I've had a lot of situations over time where, like, you know, every time I start losing faith in humanity, something will happen. Like, I'll be at the store and I'll just be checking out and I'll be a little short, and the person next to me in line will just volunteer to pay for some of my stuff, to help me pay for my groceries. Just random things like that just happen, you know. Just the other day, me and Minnie Hez were walking down the street, and some random guy came up to us and said, he was like, he had this big bin with like these bags of popcorn that he was selling, and he was doing it to raise money for a fundraiser, and he saw me and Minnie Hez walking down the street, and he just said, "Oh, I think he looks like he likes popcorn," and he just gives Minnie Hez a bag of popcorn, just gives it to him. Just a random person out there, you know. It was cool, you know. So there are good people out there still. It's just, you know, these days they're harder to find. Chef M80, what's up? Anyway, let's see, what do we got? Got a bunch of stuff pulled up. And since he's here now, why don't we go ahead and start the show with some good old-fashioned Black Heart Night. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Which one was it? Let's see. There it is. All right. Smallmouth Frauditor trespass from Missouri Bank. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Black Heart Night. All right.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today's video takes us to Missouri, where we find the irritating frauditor known as Central Tyrant Investigations, as he once again decides to film banks and, well, ends up getting himself trespassed. This guy must get some sort of thrill out of being trespassed everywhere he goes. What a buffoon. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this freaking S show on the road, shall we?
Hey, boss. We need to talk. All right, guys. We got a police officer here following me for no reason. He got out of the vehicle, and I was simply just standing there. And looks like he's just following me. We're off video. Are you good, man? Why you have a mask? You're looking in the bank. I just need to talk to you, make sure you're okay.
Make sure everything's okay. What were you doing looking in the bank?
Huh? I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just so you know, we're audio and video recording.
That's
too,
cool.
okay?
That's cool.
All right. What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Mike?
Mike?
Mike Huck?
Mike Huck? Nice one. Hey, we do need to talk though.
Nah, I'm good.
Huh?
I'm good.
No, I mean, I saw you looking in the bank. I need to talk to you and figure out what that's about.
No, I'm good, man. Yeah, guys, simply just standing on a public sidewalk here, and this gentleman, he was trying to stop me.
Are frauditors really this damn stupid? Do they not understand that dressing like this and standing in front of a bank, filming everything in sight, might be cause for alarm? They might be casing the joint. And yes, frauditors, banks have been cased during the daytime so they can get the hours of the bank trucks as they come by, you dumbasses.
I don't know for what crime, and now he's trying to talk to me. And what?
Hey, look, if you're looking in a bank and you got a mask on,
Yeah.
I need to speak to you. Okay?
Well, what about it?
That's not normal activity.
What isn't normal?
To wear a mask and looking in a
Yeah,
window.
yeah, I'm just standing here, man.
Okay.
Nothing's wrong with
When
that.
I passed by, you were looking in the window at the bank.
What's wrong with looking in a window?
I mean, that wouldn't be normal activity. Most people aren't walking by a bank.
If I see something in the window and I want to look, I can see it. I can look at it.
49. Are you guys listening to the traffic? Can you join me in the back of the bank, please? I understand, but I just need to make sure everything's okay. Do you have an identification on you?
Do you have an
I
identification?
do. I'm Officer Fowler.
No, like your actual ID card where it shows your address.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just got an uncooperative subject.
He says I'm uncooperative, guys. All right. Well, I'm going to go back to doing what I was doing.
What were you doing?
I don't know. You tell me.
Hey, look, we're talking. Okay.
6049, do you copy?
I am not here to harass in any way, but if I look at somebody looking into the window at the bank,
Yeah.
that's concerning. You could understand that, correct?
No, not really.
No?
Of course he doesn't understand this whole thing, officer. I mean, he's an unempathetic, uneducated, total dipshit moron. The only thing he understands is if you bring out a pair of shiny bracelets and then it was, oh yeah, I was just now leaving. Sorry, I gotta go.
No, not wearing a mask, looking in.
Nope. Sure isn't, man. Not in this day and age.
Not in this day and age.
Yeah, that's your favorite line. This day and age, you know,
I'm not sure what you're talking
with all the 911 calls, terrorists, all that stuff.
There she is, so I didn't know.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Oh man. Yeah, guys, she definitely knows who I am. She's.
Who is she to you?
Huh?
Who is she to you?
Oh, I can't answer that. There's a lot of things I can't answer, man.
Okay. Why's that, man?
Yeah. Why'd you turn on your lights?
To let you know that I was needing to speak with you.
So you turn on your lights to speak with people?
Yes.
You can't just come up to them and talk to them without turning your lights on?
Well, it's how it activates my camera.
Oh, okay. Which camera?
Body worn and.
Well, you can activate that yourself, right?
I can. You're free.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you're just.
You were acting like a big man before, but now that the officer has arrived, you're kind of just walking away a little bit and kind of scared to look in that window again and everything like that. What's the matter, Frauditor? Afraid to get arrested again?
Hanging out.
Well, guys, look at that big American flag. He just won't leave me alone, guys. Huh?
You say you're just hanging out here. What do you? Why would you want to identify yourself?
Why do I have to?
Because you were looking in the window at the bank.
What's wrong with that?
Well, that's not normal activity.
It is.
Sit. Sit.
That's what you want me to send them. Go ahead and disregard.
What's going on? And I drove by. He's wearing a mask, looking in the bank. I tried to stop and talk to him. He's not providing me any information. He just wants videotape. And I was walking in the bank, and he said, "There she is." Howdy. How's it going?
All right, guys. So it looks like there's all these officers here, man. I ain't even doing nothing wrong. Yeah, I simply was standing here, guys, checking my phone, and I looked this way, and as you can see, there's a lady right here, and I turned around, and the police are wanting to talk to me. So
I'm Mitch. Officer Edwin.
cool.
You got a first name or a nickname?
See this right here. I had to hop in here for a minute. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about how the narrative never matches the content. Because it doesn't. Yeah. It's always, and I always said my theory in general on their fans is that the difference between Frauditor fans and us is we look at the video and we see what's happening in the video. They look at the video and they hear the narration and they're reacting to the narration. I can't believe they did that. But we're watching what's happening in the video and we're like, what this guy's narrating is not what's happening. He's just making stuff up. He's lying. This guy. I just looked at my phone. Turned around, there was a window there that I just happened to be, like when I stopped for a second to look at my phone, and there was a lady in the window, and then I turned around and there's cops in front of me. That's what happened. That's what he's saying happened. So now that's what his fans are going to respond to. Yeah, he was just standing there looking at his phone, and all of a sudden there's cops. Really? There was no time period, he's just walking down the street, pulls out his phone, stops for a second to concentrate on looking at his phone, happens to be in front of the window at the time, and then there's a cop standing there yelling at him. That's what happened? No! That isn't even anything close to anything regarding what happened at all on any level. How could these people be so stupid? How could these people be so blind? And then I know there's got to be people in the comments of the original video, fans of his, going, yeah, I can't believe they did that to you. You were just standing there looking at your phone. Watch the video, you idiots. That's not what happened. He wasn't just walking and pulled out his phone and stopped for a second to look at it, right? And it happened to be in front of the window, and then he turned around and there's cops. That's not what happened. Look at the video. These guys lied to you. That's what they do. That's their job, is to sell you on a false narrative. And even though you're watching a video that proves they're lying, you still buy the narrative. You're an idiot. They're idiots. You're idiots. Y'all are just a bunch of idiots. That's why we call you lens lickers. You call us bootlickers because we have souls, because we have empathy. Well, we call you lens lickers because you're an idiot. You watch a video, you see literally nothing happen, and then you hear, I can't believe that cop did that to me, and you're in the comments, yeah, I can't believe he did that to you. What did he do? Nothing? Ask him a question and then walk away? Whoa! Oh no! He didn't do anything to me! How dare that tyrant not do anything to me? And that's the problem. If there is a problem with the cops, it's that they're not arresting these guys more often. It's that they're not trespassing these guys more often. In fact, every video I see that doesn't end with a trespass or a tasing or an arrest is like, these cops aren't doing their job. You're there to serve and protect we the people. We the people want these frauditors out of our face. I love you guys.
Guys, big semi truck here. I'm really not interested in talking right now, so.
I wonder if he would talk to his mama this way. I mean, if his mama walked up to him and said, honey, we gotta talk, and he just started disrespecting her like this, I have a feeling that she would lay down the law on him very fast and bring out the big old paddle again. Or maybe it would be quite the opposite, which is why he is the way he is now. She spoiled him and ended up creating a drag of society as a result of that. Yeah, and now we have to deal with the idiot.
Is that a GoPro or a knockoff?
He said it's at a GoPro or a knockoff. Why would I go with a knockoff instead of a GoPro? Look at all these cop cars, guys. There we go. Simply, guys, I wasn't even recording. I was on my phone standing there looking. I was actually faced this way at the Circle K. I turned and looked inside the bank window, and next thing you know, I start walking again, and this police officer activated his lights and was telling me to stop, simply by just standing there. I mean, I don't know what's going on. So, yeah.
Oh, a subtle way of trying to play the victim card. Okay, then. It's not as if you have a YouTube channel where you try to victimize other people all the time and then wind up playing the victim yourself. Nah, that's never the case, is it? You're just a sweet, wholesome, big man, aren't you? Nothing wrong with you whatsoever, huh?
Looks like we got 3 police vehicles. Oh, man. This is hilarious.
Trespass? Well, we need your information. Nope, I gotta talk to you. We need your information to trespass you from the bank.
I've never been on their property.
Well, we're gonna confirm that. So
You've already confirmed it. Yeah, you're blocking my way, bud.
hey, stop.
The manager would like you trespassing.
Oh, that's
You
cool.
need
That's cool.
identification.
No, I don't.
No, we
I
do.
don't. No, I don't.
We do.
Legally, I don't, man.
In order to trespass you, we need your
You
name.
tell me that I can't go on the property, and that's the end of it.
No.
Yeah, that's how it
We need to
works.
be able to document it because then we would never know.
You
who were.
documenting by saying this gentleman is
But
on.
we don't know.
Was never on their property, and
That's
then
not how that works.
it is how it works, man.
This is the
Why
chief of police.
are you?
This is, you're the chief.
Why are you being so?
What's your name? A
Like,
man
now-
exercising his rights is being uncooperative.
Yes, you are being unfair.
How is that?
You're creating a. You're.
Say the word disturbance. I dare you. I already know how it goes, guys. You don't know what I used to do. You don't know what I currently do.
Why are you doing this?
Because I can. I have a right to.
And just what did you do that impacts what you currently do? That's the question here. Did you commit some crimes in the past that, kind of hinder you from getting an actual job instead of harassing people like this? Yeah, felony record or something like that. Inquiring minds want to know because 99% of frauditors that I've seen definitely do have a record like that.
You're trying to.
So I was standing on the corner on my cell phone. I looked and turned towards the window, not doing anything. So anybody who looks towards the bank window is suspicious.
Yes, it is.
How?
With the mask on.
How?
business
It's
hours,
cold outside. I have my mask on all day.
She said you were videotaping inside the bank, and she was
Just now. Yeah.
Okay. That
So what are you trespassing my eyeballs?
she would like you trespass from the bank.
Are you trespassing my eyeballs?
We're trespassing you from the property.
I was never on their property. So how are you going to do that?
Okay.
I mean, this is their property. That's
So this is a public easement, public right of way. Yeah, public right of way.
So here's my thing.
Man, are you guys educated or not?
You're trying to create problems.
Oh, we
You're trying to
already
solve
created it. Yeah, we already created the problems.
problems. No, you did this.
No, you guys did it because I was just standing there. I didn't even have my camera out or anything. I was just on my phone. And then I saw this. I was starting to walk, and I saw this gentleman turn his lights on, and then he was trying to call me over for some reason. So, yeah,
I told you why. I observed you looking in the window of the bank.
cool. Cool.
Now,
I can look inside
She
anything.
saw you videotaping inside of the bank. She would not like you on the property.
Cool. I wasn't on the
Not like
property.
you videotaping the bank. Therefore, we need your identification so we can trespass you from the property. You're not receiving any citations today. We simply need your.
But you don't need my information. No, you don't.
Yes, we-
You can't trespass my eyes. Yeah, okay, whatever. When you get trespassed, Your eyes get trespassed, your mouth gets trespassed, and that empty head of yours gets trespassed.
No, you don't. Legally, you don't. I have a right of a Fourth Amendment. Do you know what the Fourth Amendment is? To be securing your person, papers, and effects. Yeah, I don't have to give you any information, especially if I haven't been on their property. You want to go down this road? We can go down this road, man.
Well, I understand.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have fun with you guys. So
Sure you are.
yeah. So right now you're actually interfering right now with my duties that I have.
We understand.
No, we
that's
have
why
a
you're
very,
here today.
No, you're
we have
interfering.
very much of a right to check out to see.
No, you don't.
Yes.
If I haven't committed a crime, you don't. Do you suspect me of committing a crime? That's the most
don't
important part. Well, you can't go off of we don't know.
That was the reason.
Yeah,
We have reasonable suspicion.
You have reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. Man, I know the law, dude. I'm very well versed in this
Yeah, you're
stuff.
very well versed in trying to create problems.
Oh, we already created it, man. So what now?
You've done that.
No, how, man?
What?
By standing, turning and looking at somebody. I was reading the balloon inside of her window. First off, if you want to go, we can go look at it.
We're not gonna go look at it.
Okay, so you can't just come up to somebody because they're looking in somebody's window. And you're the chief? What's your name, man? Okay. Yeah, you guys might want to read up on some case laws and stuff.
You tell them to go look up case laws, but what about you? Do you ever look up case laws yourself, or do you cherry pick them like all the other frauditors do? Oh, wait, I've done your videos before. You cherry pick just like everyone else.
You might want to.
Oh, I know him.
No, you don't even let me finish. So I ain't gonna.
I don't have to, man. You work for the people, and you guys are trying to stand here. I'm not being detained, am I?
We're just trying to get your information. Man.
Yeah, you're not getting my information. Yeah, I haven't been on their property, so. I know the laws, man. I don't have to give you anything.
Look, if you're not up to anything, we're not here to be assholes.
You already
You
been.
see somebody looking in the bank during the business.
I'm gonna go look in the bank again. There's nothing you can do about it.
So you've been trespassed. If you go back and you look in the bank window again,
I'm not on their
that will
property.
be an issue.
I'm not on their property. What are you gonna trespass my eyeballs? You want to come down there with me while I do it again? Oh, okay. So there's no issue. You guys might as well get back in your cars and drive away.
Who is he?
He's an asshole, sir.
I know that. What's his name?
That is his name, sir. Asshole. Major asshole.
Inside of something. I could come to your house and look inside your house from the sidewalk all day long. There's nothing you can do,
Sure,
man.
you have a problem then.
No, we won't.
Yeah.
So if I'm standing on a public sidewalk looking at your house, filming your house, there's going to be a problem.
Between you and I personally, yes.
No, it wouldn't be personally.
It would be.
Ah.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing that because, somebody might actually take offense to what you're doing and they might not hear from you ever again.
I don't know what that means. All right. Yeah, guys, so as you guys can see that they are trying to get my information without me being on their property. If I was on their property
We know why you're
and
here
they wanted
today.
me trespassed.
We understand.
Say it. Why do you understand then? How do you understand?
We know how this works.
How does it work?
You videotape us, put us on YouTube. You
Yep.
blast us, we get it.
Yep.
We know how it goes.
Yep. And then people, they redress you guys and they contact you guys and tell you how you did. I'm just a guy with the camera, man. You guys create the content. You can either be good or you can violate somebody's rights.
Yeah.
Either way, I'll post you, man. If you guys are great, I'll post you and let you know how great of a job you did. If not, it's on you guys. So
Hey, can we at least get out of the bay so you don't get run over when there's
run over by who?
when there's cars coming?
I know how to move, man.
Just asking.
Same thing for you. Do you mind getting out of the bay? I don't want you to get hit.
All of us.
Oh, okay. No, I'm good right here, man.
Well, I'm just going to end it right here, folks, because for the next few minutes, he goes in circles with them. And finally, everybody, including him, disperse and go their separate ways. But he's still trespassed. And should he ever try that again, he probably will be arrested. And it appears that's exactly what he wants. He wants to be arrested. Well, one day he's really going to slip up and he's going to do something really bad. And, well, he will be arrested for it. I can guarantee you that. I mean, it's just a matter of time with this idiot. So at any rate, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
could be some groundbreaking stuff right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Black Heart Night. Uncle Artie's asking about yesterday. I took a picture of myself at work with, I don't know if you could see it. I'm giving a thumbs up. I got the gloves on that I got from Uncle Artie. Yes, it's me at work yesterday in the cold. I got my coat on, my hat, my hood. I don't know if you can see the glove. I'm wearing it. There it is. All right. Yes. See, that's what I get for pulling out my stupid phone. So that's how it goes. These guys, they always make up these stories, and it's crazy. And like, another one of the things that drives me nuts is like when they say like, I just post what you guys do. If you guys do good, then it's going to be good. The problem is your definition of them doing good is, there's a frauditor. Excuse me, sir. What? I'm sorry, sir. Please film, sir. Do whatever you want. I'll do what you tell me, sir, because you have a camera. That's doing good. Bowing down and licking their boots, kissing their ass, and going against the best interest of we the people for the interest of the individual frauditor. That's doing a good job. That's doing the right thing. That's their definition. No, we highlight good cops. What's a good cop? Somebody who kisses their ass. That's their definition of a good cop. Somebody who bends over backwards. And even then, you know what? Scratch that. And not even that. I've seen so many of these videos where the cops bend over backwards to give these guys a break. And then they post these videos. Oh, look at that evil tyrant cop. Like, what did he do? He let you go. So he's a tyrant for letting me go. What? How does that even make sense? Well, he should have never even talked to me in the first place. Oh, so when he gets a call for a suspicious individual, you want police to stop answering calls. Is that your goal? You want cops not to answer calls? So that if I go out there and I just start murdering people and robbing banks and kidnapping people, nobody's going to do anything about it to stop me. Because in your world, cops don't answer calls. They tell the person calling, you're wrong, he has rights, screw you, I don't care what you need, and hang up. You're a business owner, and all of your customers are there, and they're all upset because there's this one random idiot that's not a customer that's filming everybody, pissing everybody off. Screw you, you're wrong. Screw your customers, they're wrong. All that matters is the one random idiot that's holding a camera, because he's holding a camera that gives him all the freedom and all the rights, and everybody else has to suffer. Your rights end where mine begin, douche canoe. Don't sit here and tell me that I'm against freedom and I'm against rights. You're against my freedom. You're against my rights. As long as I bow to your will because you're going like this, you're the captain. But if I go like this, I'm just a cambacker. So screw you. Your rights end where everyone else's begins. The customers in the DMV don't want you there. The customers in the bank don't want you there. The people, the legitimate people that are there to handle legitimate business, we the people, don't want you there. The cops are serving we the people when they trespass. Yo, a dumbass. Anyway, it's warming up outside. Work isn't going to be too bad today. We're up to 8. That's compared to yesterday. That's warm. So, all right. Hey, Hezokuai is here. Good morning. Your rights end when I enter the room. There you go. I love it. Coffee. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting old. I'm starting to have phlegm-related emergencies. Yeah, I definitely need a cough drop. I got lozenges in there. Coffee killed him. Yeah, see? It took the... Is there whiskey in your coffee? Not today. I gotta work, man. Only on the weekends. Let me tell you something. I still got that bottle, too, because I wanted to try something a little different, and I didn't have any money. So I saw this big old bottle of whiskey. It was only like $10 for this big, huge bottle of whiskey. So I bought it. Well, now I know why it was only $10. It tastes worse than Gorilla Snot. It's the worst whiskey I ever had. What is it, Kessler or something? Kessler whiskey? Yeah. So I still got the bottle sitting there because it doesn't taste that good, so I don't really drink it. Was it good? No. Those are all long gone. I used all of those. They were great, by the way. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hey, good morning, Chuck. All right. €5 vodka? I don't know. Usually like I'm not a big drinker, but when I do drink, I usually drink Canadian whiskey or Jack Daniels, Gentleman Jack, the good stuff. Has learned never to buy whiskey from Cripple Cat. What I like is Crown Royal Peach on the rocks in summer. Just sip that. I'm not pounding it and just taking it, sipping it at a barbecue or something. I enjoy that. Just eat some Vegemite and you'll be cured. Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out how about some unclean hands over by there. We haven't seen any unclean hands video in a minute. It's probably just because it's been a minute. Parson is here. What's up? Rum and RC, yes. Oh yeah, rum and RC is delicious. Yeah, rum and Coke. That's what I grew up on. Like when I first started drinking, was the rum and Coke. That was the big thing. That's basically the same thing. You get spiced rum, like some not Captain. Whatever they see. I don't even know the names of this stuff. I don't drink a lot, but I know what I like. Captain Morgan and Coca-Cola, or we always used to use RC because it was only $1 a bottle back in the day. Now it's $1.47 for a 2-liter. Still the cheapest one. Boone's Farm, yeah. So wait, let me get this, and then we will watch us some unclean hands. All right. Yeah. All right, Unclean Productions. Mez has melted my brain already this morning. I try my best. Oh man, hold on. I got something for Zerzu. Check this out. Hold on. I'll be right back. All right, I should keep this. Now that I have my proper computer desk, I'm sitting at it now. Now that I have my proper computer desk, I should probably keep this on the desk, maybe over here. I got, what's that? That's a globe. Why would that be so round? Look at how big that ocean is. How would you like to swim that? No, that wouldn't be fun at all. Anyway, there it is. I'm going to put it over here. There you go. Yeah, that turns out perfect. That's in the frame. I love it. All right. So, that being said, unclean hands, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, folks. Welcome back to the channel. Good to see you as usual. Today we're going to take a look at Jimmy Hague 5 days before he goes to his pretrial conference, waiting to go to court in the month of February for some felony stuff. This is him sitting in his car doing a cop watch just the other night, last night I guess it was, and just oblivious to court coming up, almost like it's not happening. He's just in big denial. And he goes on to talk about how he was a drug maker and a chemist and a meth cook and all kinds of nonsense, just like it's another day in the park. Anyway, let's check this out. It wouldn't be Jimmy if it wasn't for the obsessive whistling that he does every time he does an audit, he does a cop watch, because he's so nervous. It's nervous. It's a nervous twitch.
Sean, what's up, man?
We're going to speed through the roll call because it takes him about 10 minutes to say hi to the 5 people in his live chat.
Thank you, William. Thank you, Air Cool. I will, Four Corner. I'm going to do it until they unalive me or put me back in the penitentiary. And then as soon as the day I get out, I'm going to do it again. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I think we owe it to the dead veterans.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Just real quick, I wanted to say, so I just looked at the Globe, and it does not have a sticker on the bottom that says not scientific. In fact, what it says is made in China. Yeah, made in China, and then the serial number of the product, and that's it. I'm sorry. All right, back to the video, guys. Come on, play, Big Nabbit. There we go.
Civil disobedience. That's the way I see it. They're going to have to put me in jail to make me stop or unalive me. And they'll do it around here. These cops around here are crazy, man. People disappear all the time. The undesirable folks.
Oh my goodness, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I can't let that slide. I can't just let that go. Not the video, but I'm looking at the comments. Where is it? This is so hilarious. Because just now in my head, like serious, like legit, in my head, at that moment that I read that comment, the song Door into Summer by the Monkees is in my head. And he thought he heard the echoes of a penny whistle band and the laughter from a distant caravan and the brightly painted lines of circus wagons in the sand fading through the door into summer. He thought he heard the echoes of a penny whistle band. That line is in my head as I'm reading. I'm like, what the? Wow, that was bizarre synchronicity at that moment. That was cool. New Zealand is here, man, right above Australia. It ought to be somewhere near there. New Zealand. Wait a minute. What? There's no New Zealand. No, it's under Australia, actually. See? I knew it was near Australia somewhere. Did you see that? I can't even see. There we go. There's Australia. Where's New Zealand? There we go. New Zealand. See? It's got New Zealand on it. New Zealand. So, yeah. I guess Hez didn't like my dad joke. Where is it? So Jimmy wants to go out in the blaze. No. Oh, yeah, the Frauditor. Okay. Where's your dad joke? I got to scroll back and find it. The Earth is 70% water and none of it is carbonated, so in a roundabout way, the Earth is indeed flat. Because it's not carbonated. Back to the video. I love it.
They disappear all the time, especially over in Douglas County. That sheriff over there, I think he's got 4. He's got a body count of 4 that we know of. One of them was a boy. He had a pair of pliers in his hand. I got a video of him. There's an auditor talking to him, and he said, "Is that camera pew pew? Is that a camera pew pew?" What the hell? I've never heard of a camera pew pew. I imagine they can make them though, but still, big coward. He's packing tasers and clips and real pew pews, and he's trigger happy too. And that motherfucker, he got caught rustling cattle when he was a kid, and he's got a sex charge on him, but they sealed it. But I'm fixing to get it in the next 2 months when my friend gets out of prison. He's got a copy of it.
That'll make some fine reading material while you're locked up in prison for a couple of years, which is, I hope, what happens, just to get you off the street. You're an idiot. You need to be reprogrammed to something. All this nonsense you keep spewing. You only do it for the views. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. You're a windbag.
He said, "I get out, JC, I'll give it to you." I said, "Man, I'd like to see that. I got to go to court over there next month. So I can't do a whole lot. I'm going to take somebody with me." Thank you, William. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Let's ride.
Yeah, let's not. Let's just skip ahead to where you start talking about what an infamous drug creator, manufacturer, and dealer that you were. Yes, that seems to be your pride and joy. You love talking about that.
Who is the manager at Walmart there now? I don't know, but I can find out. I got a friend that works in the grocery department. Oklahoma Outlaw, good to see you, man. Too Tall Rob, it's good to see you. You're not a, what the hell? You're not a moderator? You should have been a moderator all along. What's up, y'all? Good to see you. I will find out, Bear Kitty. Double D, good to see you. Yep, I'm at the Wendy's now. Thank you, Jeffrey Ray. Scott Brown, good to see you. Yeah, I like them Frosties. I like dipping my French fries in them. Flowers, good to see you. Yeah, our Wendy's ain't very good here. It's all right, I guess. Hell, I'll eat anything if it's cheap. I can get 2 Mac chicken sandwiches and a large Coke for $4.97. Yeah, Sean, I had to put my teeth back in because I couldn't pick up the girl. All right, on Bear Kitty. Roxy Kelly, good to see you. Crusted Joint. Michael Scotland. Kenny Perkins. Too Tall Rob. Let's see. I don't see her. She'll be out here in a minute. Double D. I ain't done any of that. And JR, it's been shit. I got caught. I found out it was illegal in February of 2002. And so that was the last day I did it. The day I found out it was illegal. See, I was a chemist, and I was pretty good at it. So I haven't done any in a long time. I got strung out on heroin, and I quit doing that 5 years ago. I've been clean off that for 5 years. The only thing I haven't had a drink in 30 years. I missed all the craft beers. I haven't had a drop. But I've been clean off heroin for 5 years, 20-something years on the speed and the coke, and I haven't had a joint in 3 years. And that was by choice, you know, because I've only been on probation for 2 years. Right. I was doing the Walter White thing. 4.4 pounds a week is what I was doing. And it was that old good phosphorescent shit. It was the good shit. But yeah, I had to quit when I found out it was illegal. The freakiest thing I did, I had my trailer. I had an old camper that I was doing it in a junkyard, a giant junkyard in Saline County, Arkansas. And somebody dumped a bunch of mannequins out there. So every day I would dress them up in camos and give them toy submachine guns. And I had them set up out there like they was fucking and shit. Had them pushing old junk lawnmowers.
All that quitting drugs and drinking and smoking weed and making meth and selling it to cheat children from school and stuff. That's all great that you quit doing all that stuff. But what did you do instead? You went out and just started doing these stupid audits where usually you're sitting by a drive-up window at a restaurant or, screaming at somebody at a tire shop or a weed shop. It has nothing to do with the government. That isn't holding the government accountable. You're an idiot. You're a moron. You're going to jail. And quite honestly, it's the first time I ever heard a drug manufacturer, a drug cook. When he says chemist, he means he cooked meth. That's what he did. That's what he got busted for. That's what he went to prison for. I've never heard of one of them guys playing with dolls as part of the cooking dope thing, but seemed to be what Jimmy's into.
And had them working on cars, had them up in trees, and we had to walk up to my seller's house through the woods. See, all I did was make it, and I had a guy selling it for me. And so I'd walk up there with my girl, and every day I'd say, hey, there's somebody behind that tree. And I'd have one set up with my binoculars behind the tree. And she'd get to look, and she'd say, no, there ain't. And then she'd look, and she'd say, oh, there is somebody. And I'd have to tell her, no, it's one of them big giant dolls. And she'd get all shitty about that. And so I'd move them around every day. I played with them giant dolls. That was freaky. What else? I would go from Arkansas. I'd do it down there for 30 days, and then I'd come up here for 30 days and do it. I did it for 12 years. 12 years. Never got caught until I stayed down there for 60 days one time. And the way I had it going is I went in, I'd buying up the Dollar Generals because they took all the pseudos off the market. And so way I would do it is I would go in these Dollar Generals and I'd hire these girls to work in there, and I'd give them $350, $400 a week on top of their paycheck. Said, I just want to come in here all at once. I'm going out back and get that in the dumpster, and I want all the pseudos that y'all sell out here. Back then, they sold shit over the counter. And I would do that. I had all the stores in Sherwood, all the Dollar Generals, all 5 of them. I had girls working in every one. I was doing the thing. And I was starting to buy Jacksonville's up. And I was on my second one, and I met a guy there. I seen him. I knew he was familiar because I seen him at my weed guy's house. And my weed guy, he dealt with the whole Little Rock area. He was a federal marshal, and he was the guy. And he dealt in tons. And you could walk across his yard and pick up an ounce that people had dropped just laying on the ground.
I'm having a difficult time finding JC credible here. I don't believe a word of this. He had a federal agent that dealt in tons, and you just walk around the yard and pick up spare ounces laying around. Jesus Christ, dude. Come on, you better tone it down a little bit. Everybody kind of knows you're lying here. Allegedly, of course.
Anyway, I seen him there, so I thought he was cool. And there wasn't no pseudos on the shelf, so I went in there. I said, hey, man, there ain't no pseudos on the shelf. He said, I know what you're doing. He said, bump me up. I was like, okay, when you get a break. He said, I'm going to break now. Let's go. And we went and set up my car, and I gave him a little bit. And he liked it. And so I said, look, man, I'll come in here and give you an eighth every week. Let me know when the truck's coming. Set them out in the back. He's like, all right. And this little, he would stomp it down and make $1,000 off of it. And I'm like, you son of a bitch. Anyway, he got to coming out to the house where I was at, and he's trying to buy a little here and there. He'd buy an eighth or a quarter and of his own. And so I was like, okay, What's up, Lucky? Good to see you, man.
Is it just me, or is it starting to sound like Jimmy was selling dope to an undercover officer, and that's how he got busted? I'm getting the feeling this is where it's going because I haven't watched this video yet, the whole thing.
So, Swamp Fox News, what's up, brother? Good to see you. So I was like, all right. Well, one day he came in my trailer house, and the way I had the front door blocked up, but you could come in the back and walk down to the hall to the kitchen, where's my office, right? And so I looked through the little peek hole, and you know how you can only see just a little ways. And I seen him standing there, so I just opened the door and walked back to the kitchen. Well, here this dude comes down the hall, and he had some motherfucker with him, and I knew he was a cop undercover. And he's like, man, I need a quarter zone. I'm like, oh shit. I said, man, you know the rules. You brought somebody I don't know. I ain't got nothing. I said, matter of fact, y'all got to leave. And so they walked back out the back door. And then I got to thinking, don't send him away mad. Don't send him away mad. And so I opened the door and said, hey, Doc, come back in for a second. Leave your homie out here. And he did. And I said, look, man, if you come back in 4 hours, I'll have one done. I opened the back door to let him out. And there was like 12 Pulaski County deputies drawed down on me. I was like, oh, and that was it. That was the day I found out that shit was illegal.
Oh my, that's the day he found out it was illegal to manufacture methamphetamine. Come on, Jimmy. Jesus Christ. You don't expect anybody to believe that crap, do you? What an idiot.
And that was the day I quit. And so I did in Arkansas, you got caught back with it. Back then, you had to do 70% of your sentence. They tried to give me, because they have class Y felonies there. Then it goes A, B, C, and D. Y is set for manufacturers and murderers and shit. It's the worst you can get. You have to do 70% of your time at least before you're eligible for parole. And they have host squad down there. You're out there. You're so close you can reach out and put your hand in the next guy's pocket in a row with 8-pound hose, and you're beating cotton rows. You have to walk down cotton rows and weed them. That's the way they did it. They contracted us out. It was slave labor for the farmers around there. It was in Arkansas, a lot of cotton, a lot of rice. Anyway, they offered me 60 years. I was like, hell no. Let's go to trial. 6 months went by, I sat in the county jail. And they come back and said, look, man, we'll give you 20 years. No, let's go to trial. And I was there on the 10th month I was there. They come back with the third offer, and they said, look, man, we'll give you 10 years. I was like, I'll tell you what, if you suspend 5 of them, let me take the charge. You let my girl go. She can go and send her to the penitentiary, and she can do her little 6 months parole violation. And this is all on me. It's all on me. I took the whole charges, all of them, because they had us both charged. And the judge said, I'll do that. And I said, I'll sign them right now. I'll sign the papers. And I did. So 5 years in the pen in Arkansas on a Y is 42 months. And the day that I was supposed to get out, I asked the parole board, I said, can I stay 5 more days? And they was like, what the hell? Because see, in Arkansas, if you're over 27 and you want to take college courses, you have to pay your own tuition. So I was borrowing the money from my mom because I was getting college courses in. You know, I got almost an associate's degree because I was taking 15 hours and it was $400 an hour. So it was a lot of money, and it was finals week, and I needed 5 more days to finish my semester, or else I'd have wasted all that time and money. And I said, why do you want to stay? I said, well, I got classes. I got finals. And they said, okay, you can stay. And after 5 days, and they let me out. And I got out, and I minded my P's and Q's. Buddy, you don't want to go to pen in Arkansas or Oklahoma or Texas or Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana.
How about at all?
Of them southern pens, they ain't no fun. There ain't no air conditioner. And down there, we got mosquitoes. And all they got is that mesh on the windows, on the louver vents. It's that mesh, and them mosquitoes fly right through it, and then they will eat your ass. So that's what I did, y'all.
I've never seen anybody so happy about his old drug days where he got sent to the penitentiary and got arrested by an undercover cop. I know the feeling, JC. I know the feeling of the year for selling weed to an undercover cop. Actually, his name was Officer Wolf. He was an undercover state police officer. And unfortunately, I pled guilty, did the year, lost all my good time, ended up getting 10 days of my good time back. So I did just 10 days short of a year at the county jail because I wouldn't get my hair cut. And you had to get your hair cut when you went in there, military scowl, and I refused. They kept me in solitary for 7 solid months. And yeah, been there, done that, Jimmy. I'm not very proud of those days, but it happened. And I started behaving myself after that. Anyway, yeah, I think we've heard enough of Jimmy. He's just having too much fun talking about the old glory days of his drug rampage and playing with dolls and whatnot. And he
Playing with dolls because of the video's over. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the cupcake dance. Let's go. All right. Okay. Ole. All right. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. As always, you're the best fans in the world. I love you guys. I got to start getting ready. I got to go to work, get all bundled up, get ready for the day. You guys are the best fans in the world. There goes my anonymity. Ole, there she is. All right. Yes. Thunder News Network. Thank you for joining us, Maggie. As always, we love you. I love all you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. You're the best fans ever. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I'm all shook up.